Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Aceattorney Trilogy. Where last time... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Give me 1 second. Last time, we did more investigation at the Big Top and learned about the accident in the past involving Leon and Bats and Acro. Acrobat. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Tee, whoever's question marking. Oh, it's her.
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. And just hands a whole carton.
I thought I told you I was lactose intolerant. How fabulous, my sweetie pie. My sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today.
Of course I did. Oh told me that I should come and watch this.
Oh, said that?
What kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think Miss Sweetie Pie Princess doesn't...
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Francisca's just recording this to use it as character assassination. It's like, look at this guy hitting on this child. No.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we can't really dispute that. No.
Yep.
Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to ya.
Everybody can just get in here.
Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go?
But Mo,
Top of the morning to ya, governor.
top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk.
That was such a quick amazing. Bravo.
Oh my. Thanks.
How are you today, Wright?
Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
What?
You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare.
All I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is. I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
Instead of just breaking their minds, we have to actually prove things.
Yeah.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want
It's
us
a tough love for Mo here.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today.
That's supposed to mean...
She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. Maybe old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
I see.
Mo is just the most based character of all time, apparently. It's like, oh, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game, Mo.
He's on another level.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly from the scene of the crime.
So we're just accepting the flag thing now.
Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor Gumshoe.
Very well, please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Talk about walking.
Little ableist of you, Phoenix. Come on now.
His new bird. Name and occupation.
Ken Ding Ling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus.
Where were you in the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night because I'm not allowed to leave.
Yep. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
The room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay.
What
But realistically, like, why did they not switch rooms with Mo and put him on the 1st floor? That's just cruel.
Yeah, it really is.
There's no reason why. Like, they're small rooms. You could just switch the furniture and be done.
Yeah, half
It's
a
just
year.
after.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need to add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel this foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Rage bait Phoenix right in the middle of the courtroom. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
And the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings. There's no way that actually happened.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. I see today, Mr. Wright.
what I witnessed.
Okay, so are we not allowed to press at all, or how does this work?
No, maybe they just meant that.
Because they'll say that sometimes, like, oh, we gotta do this, and then it either is 100%, or it's like, oh, actually, no. That's not what they really mean at all. It's like, oh.
Who knows?
I don't know, you want to press any of these?
Well, I guess we can try. We already saved in case it screws us.
Do you want to do the press everything, or do you want to just go for a specific one?
I mean, I would start with just the one where he specifically says Max. When in doubt, go for the heavy bit of info of just like, how do you know it was him?
Yeah.
The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I do love the symbols. I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. Maybe there's something fishy with this latest bit of testimony. There's nothing wrong, or there is a contradiction. Is there?
Well, the hat was still at the scene.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have seen the hat.
He's saying, so the hat shouldn't have flown off with him.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's our best bet.
There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence.
We would if they wouldn't spout out, like,
Do you
show
have any
evidence.
evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night.
I can't walk. Quite difficult, considering the state that I'm in.
Yep.
Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats?
No.
Yes, Your Honor. No.
This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth. Now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in court today?
There's a grudge against Max. Acro was dreaming, or Acro is the real culprit.
Acro is a culprit.
Just go all in, be like, okay, he did it.
But no, he has.
I mean,
huh? Go ahead.
I mean, even Mo the Clown and Phoenix, right before they came into the courtroom, were like, oh yeah, you think he did it. So even the game straight up was like, yep, Phoenix is thinking it. Mo apparently is thinking it.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger, let's blame this wheelchair-bound man.
Yeah, he definitely could have done that for sure.
So Acro is the real culprit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Go all in.
Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion,
accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accused him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try to grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to rouse a crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. Oh my god.
He is staying rather calm and collected.
He sicked his bird on him.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up on myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things.
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous.
Ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head.
You were called a poopy head.
Your Honor, the jury is an asshole. Every one of them. Anyway.
We wish it was a jury. No.
Just as incompetent as the judge. If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
Of course he did, or of course he didn't.
See, he did it. He can do it himself. You see those weights he's lifting? He just crawls on his hands.
Handstand just down the stairs like a badass.
So which one am I picking?
Probably he did.
Well,
I don't know. I don't
who's his
think so,
accomplice?
but
Who would the accomplice be?
the monkey.
The monkey. Is that his accomplice?
I mean, the monkey takes shiny objects, doesn't take people's lives.
What if their souls are shiny objects? Rips it out of their chest.
What if he like shines a laser on them so they look shiny and then the monkey takes them?
Just rips their face off. Sick of money. No, I think he did it alone.
Okay, of
He
course
did it
he
alone.
did.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Phoenix is like, I've seen a few spinals in my time. This guy's a fraud. Pushes him onto the floor. No.
Now stand up.
Order, order! What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. You do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. Crime was committed. Exactly where was Mr. Dingling?
I mean, he can't leave.
And
his room.
clearly he was in his room.
Yeah.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, eh? Acro was unable to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling? Let's just call him Acro.
Yeah.
It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that what you would propose is impossible, yes, that's it. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. Good day, sir. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? As he hovered away. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? I can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick, if you mess up here. She's right, I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought and say beforehand. So
It's like I'm accusing a wheelchair-bound man. It's like I can't
I
screw
will
this
come
up.
back from this if I'm wrong.
Career suicide if I mess this up.
Right.
I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it.
Trying to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Present evidence or can't present evidence now? Which one?
It's tough because it's like... Because I don't know what specific piece it would want. So you could say like, oh, he's, the one who gave the note that basically told whoever reads it where to go at the specific time. So it's like, hey, he was able to make him go to this spot. Or, yeah, I don't know what it's gonna ask.
So
Yeah.
present or no present?
I guess we can try present, and then if it seems like, oh wait, no, this is trying to say that we have like the definitive proof right now, then it's like, okay, no, back up. But we can try it and see what the follow-up question is, or how Phoenix words his answer.
Yeah.
See what it actually wants, because this is a little open-ended of a how did he do it. It's like, well,
I'm going to present some evidence.
what Mr. Dingley used to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry.
Well, what do you guys
He used the dead lion.
The dead lion.
Yeah.
Stick the lion on him. Look at that, look at that
Zombie
smug
lion.
Mogging the camera. Okay.
The pictures will tell us the answer.
He threw the box out the window at him. Then he managed to perfectly land on top of it after it hit him in the head.
Bunny girls. And we have
He used the
Max
bunny
G
girl.
bust. It's shiny.
The bust that is missing.
Maybe
it's
that
shiny.
has something to do with it.
We have a
Like-
missing bust that has a hat.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's shiny, and it's missing, and a monkey steals things that are shiny. I don't know.
Yeah.
And shiny cards. I don't know if we're gonna straight up just immediately jump to he hit him with a bust, but I guess
Yeah.
we can try it and see if it takes
I
it.
mean, it's potentially heavy enough.
I mean, it's definitely heavy enough. It's just, I don't know if we're doing kind of a leap in logic where it feels like it's kind of an intense first shot of evidence to use, just like out the gate, just be like, he threw a statue at him.
Very fair.
No build up at all, but I guess we could try it.
No,
See if it,
I mean, oh,
what's that, a picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
A bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-sized, it is also very, very heavy.
heavy.
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death, especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. See, this is how Acro is able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
Order. So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
Could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
You put it in your lap and then move the wheelchair.
Right.
Well, Acro is an acrobat.
What?
He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well,
Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away. Ow!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
able
Your
to think to
Honor.
yourself.
Yeah. The physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Rather than just freestyling just a whole theory out of nowhere. Testimony, you say? I've never done it before, but it's just once. We'll have it happen in my courtroom.
On Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. Ruse? Is it ruse?
Yeah, ruse, yeah.
There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
Defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
One of the 5 times I've actually overruled an objection. Okay. Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
Thank you.
Arg, that woman will sink to any low to win a case. Acro's physical state.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. So it'd be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to this to witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Wrong. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? Oh, see, we have a note that says exactly where he's gonna be.
Right.
And there was a box.
And also a huge box that is heavy, so people would bend over to try to pick it up. Know exactly where they would be.
I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
Grr, I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus.
It's the amount of arrogance on display when you've been wrong at every single corner, Francisca.
Right.
Let's see.
Her ignorance
This
was
one, right?
baffling.
Guys,
No, the next one.
oh, this one, yes.
Possible to know the location.
Oh, I beg to differ. So are we doing the box or are we doing the note?
What's the note say specifically, though? Ransom note.
God, I had it 6 months ago. Have you? I have a conclusive piece of evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. So I guess it's a
In a perfect world, either piece of evidence should work, but
Yeah.
box, I guess. Because he was hunched over.
Yeah, I would use the box if...
Yeah.
But maybe both work, probably.
yeah, and if it doesn't do the box, then it has to be the other.
Yeah.
The music stopped.
Oh yeah,
Acro.
jazz music stops.
You didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You used your eagle sense.
You
Oh my
already
God.
Climb through walls.
you already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
You silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
But I did such a good job hinting.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. On the edge of my seat.
Maybe you should take a look at this. Get a load of this. Oh, I guess the picture here. The key
Oh,
point
yeah.
here is the wooden box.
Same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over.
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Who?
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean...
The bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box.
There would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
No.
Order! This is unbelievable!
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward.
The next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene?
It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow!
Allow me to whip some sense into you. Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Ow, ow, ow!
the ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box.
That's why the box was so specially made.
Specially made.
Indeed, it had the most peculiar feature, size of the box, the weight of the box, the contents of the box. The weight, right? That was the only thing I remember even being mentioned.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's 20 pounds. No human could lift that.
It's way too heavy.
The box has a remarkable weight. I wonder if, like, in the original Japanese, it was like in kilograms or something. And
Kilograms.
they didn't know what the exchange rate was, so they just left it the same. But now it's way lighter.
Yeah. Like 40 kilograms is like, what, 80 pounds or something? Maybe off.
I don't know.
I know it isn't the same by any means,
Yeah.
but
Beats me.
yeah.
The box has a remarkable weight.
Wait.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. I can't even lift that.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required.
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and lift with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
Box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place.
Fool.
Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright might have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Right. Do you recall the original location of Max's bust?
I mean,
Yeah, it's in the cafeteria. I know.
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
Then what happened to it? I'd like you to try to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I can't move. I cannot possibly eat watching notes by myself. Monkey.
Ah, that means...
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright explains that. The monkey's tail, the monkey's fist, the monkey. Don't forget you said there was no accomplice.
I said there was no human
Alright.
accomplice. No.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you gotta say it, then it's a cool thing.
Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria.
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. This is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all.
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation.
See before, just in case we're wrong.
I mean, this is a super heavy thing. Is what the monkey actually have been able to do it?
I think there was a line of dialogue when they got to the pile the first time. They looked at some of this stuff and were like, dang, some of this stuff is really heavy. How did the monkey take this? So I assume that's your hint
Yeah.
that they can move heavy stuff.
Moving
Well-
trombones and stuff, so I guess.
Monkeys are like
they're,
really
like,
strong.
jacked.
Yeah.
Like, seeing a hairless ape is frightening.
Yeah.
Just full muscle. Yeah, I guess we go monkey.
I have seen that before actually, and they are like bodybuilder type muscles.
Yeah.
A monkey?
Everyone knows money. You love shiny objects of any size.
Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and then brought it back home. Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Actually, there's lots of different types of bronzes, and some of them are very shiny. But now this one.
But also, it's got shiny cards on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
Maybe you should learn how to read. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding.
Also, it does kind of look shiny, even the bronze part. And there's like a golden black thing. It could be shiny even without those. Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is more expensive than gold, which is very shiny. Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room.
He wasn't able to handle that himself. I'd be out on the market for a new roommate.
He only respects the strong.
I respect the strength of the monkey. Order, order, I said order, Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon, purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. And that just happened to be the heaviest thing he thought would be good.
Yeah.
Anyway. Flat base and...
Yeah. Got a flat base, and it's got, like, shape to it. I don't know.
So even if it kind of rotates, it should still whack a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow!
Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Wright.
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your father of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah!
There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
I don't know, the judge was doubting his testimony all the time last time.
The very first thing we pointed out was like, how did he do this? He used this bust. It's very specifically looks like our client. It's like, what? How? It seems kind of random for it to now come up like, oh, how do we explain the person? It's like, well, I mean, we kind of just
show the bust again.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself.
You believe Truly just flew away.
And this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer as the count saw?
The bust.
Yeah, the bust. He tied it to one of those ropes that were...
He's an acrobat.
Phoenix already explained the whole theory.
Yeah.
He saw Max's Ow!
I asked why the other person Mo saw... who was the other person Mo saw on the scene? That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Au contraire, mon frere.
Mon frere?
Monferry.
Oh, that was Monfrere. Oh well.
It does
It's like it has
indeed.
to rhyme.
Yeah, it has a chance to rhyme. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case?
Have you?
Wow. Yeah, literally speak for yourself. The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off of the cards in the bust's hand.
Idiot. Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree?
Doe, he caught me.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright.
Quick save again, because it's been a while.
I mean, we established that the ringmaster was just wearing the cloak. You know, then it hits him, and then now it has a cloak, so... I mean,
Yeah.
so if anybody put it on, it was the victim.
He brought the cape there, then he got hit in the head, and it just
Then he got
caught on a
domed,
card.
and then it lifted back up and just pulled it up with it.
Yep. Fool. Him?
You were saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry?
That's what I'm saying.
The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust.
Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
What would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself.
Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this? I'm fine,
No,
Maya.
no.
I'm finally putting all the pieces together. At least in his all according to Kaikaku phrase. Just like he was in that other
Yes.
case where he's just like, this is all according to my plan.
He's in his mind palace right now.
There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Here's how it
So
happened.
Ronald, as this monk breakdown.
Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he
Law
attached that
and
rope to the
order.
bust, and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night.
I still find it funny how we haven't brought up the whole note that he had left to someone telling them to go to the murder scene.
Yeah, apparently that doesn't matter yet.
It's like, no, we don't care about that yet.
But just as he feared... Oh, just continue.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, yeah, but motive. And then we show it.
Right, the motive. Just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. The very instant that the bus hit the victim.
And nobody saw the roses because it was flipped around.
Yep.
Cinema. Just cuts off mid thing. What?
You wait just a second, Mr. Phoenix Light. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this isn't true. It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet.
What?
Show it again for effect.
He's like, where was I? Oh yeah, no.
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. Not while pulling it up, anyway. So he just kept pulling the bust up.
So all by 100 coincidences did he manage to like frame a man without even attempting to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, there's a cloak here. Wait, I can frame him.
Not even, it just happened. It's just like everyone's like, oh yeah, we saw it. And he's like, oh, I was just picking a heavy object.
And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you! I mean, the other alternative is that Maximilian just flew away. Like, I think at this point, there's no way that we can probably go with the old theory. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now.
I'm going to hang him. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's how he dies.
Lethal injection's too slow. We're just gonna bring back hanging for this man for no particular reason. Just like, okay.
Yeah,
What
set up
now?
a makeshift gallows.
Use the whip.
Oh my god, that's a strong whip. You grace us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence? What is that? In my courtroom?
Nonsense. We rule by vibe. In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Don't forget that power of my gavel as well. By our powers combined. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence, please?
So what? I thought I've just been doing evidence.
May I see it? No.
Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. There is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then, use that and get out of this jam.
Do you mind sharing with the class, Mr. Wright? Okay. It's enough talking amongst yourselves. Procedures, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. What's the contradiction? Hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case.
Hard proof.
I don't know about this one. What would the trick even be?
Like, I'm just confused as to what's the contradiction, what Mo saw.
Yeah,
Like, what he saw was exactly what Phoenix just built his whole thing on, of like, oh, what he actually saw was after this happened. He saw it float away. That's what he didn't see anything else, did he?
I don't know, I mean, I mean,
I don't know.
there's the hat. This explained it completely, so I don't know. No one else was explaining why there was a hat flying away and then there was a hat on the ground, so I don't think that's it, but that's...
Oh yeah, I guess that would be the one thing would be the hat. So it's like, what, do we just present the hat?
I mean, I said before, right, so...
Yeah. That would tie up loose ends.
The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
The symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hat was one. The white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions.
You fool. Do you ever shut up?
Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus.
Makes sense. If you look at it in that way, that he did see the silk hat, well, sort of.
Fine. You've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
A little animation I showed in my mind palace explained that. The other contradiction?
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court. He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away.
You do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it.
What was that?
Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust.
Instant that I just created. Like this.
If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust.
Order, order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me.
Oh, I guess the murderer just flew away. That's much better.
Yep.
However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel. Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research your circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. Oh.
He spoke for her. It's okay. The witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Well, it's different if you assume.
Now it's time to bring up the note.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Be like, well, he tried to make his daughter go there, so he tried to kill the child.
honestly, that
but
would have
she was
saved
dumb
her
and
from...
didn't know what this murderer stuff was about, so she just put it on the board
She's like,
before
"Well,
the other guy.
someone else could find it." So then Father clocks in and just sees it, and she's like, "Oh crap! I gotta." Who's threatening my baby girl? So it's like, I gotta go take care of this.
Wow. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with his Zoe master and his life up until now.
What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive.
This case isn't over yet. I mean, I feel like the motive was easier than all the bullcrap we just did trying to figure out how he did it. It's like, the motive is the easy part. He didn't mean to kill him.
Right.
Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. We'll listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. Slide is calling me. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. We...
To be continued.
Go down the slide. Saves his poor arthritis.
So I guess we can split it here.
Good idea.
Yeah. And then we can finish it off.
Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.